Because I've realized your Asira is going down, let me punish it kidogo. Remember this weekend, the CSs have been vetted. Did you watch that vetting process? Have you heard those net worths? These people are multi-millionaires. Ask myself a question. What do politicians produce in this country? Apart from violence, tell me honestly. Because I've had people say, oh, you know, they have a net worth of over 400 million Kenyan shillings coming from a few parcels of land and farming and coffee. Nyanyako amekuwa kilima kahawa. Why is she not a billionaire? No, usijamu usikasirike. Nyanyako hajakuwa kilima kahawa. Yeah, it's totally fine. Over 30 years, people, let's say, have made 400 million. Again, questionably. However, in the past less than 2 years, someone has made capital gains of over 200 million. What business is this that they are doing that we do not know of? What stock markets are these that they are investing in that are doing so well that you can have capital gains of over 200 million in less than 2 years when we are going through a recession? But no, you're telling us not to go on the streets for Nanenane, right? You can't get IDs. But you're telling us not to go to the streets. As a young person, where unafikiri unaongea so much sense while telling people not to go and protest for their rights. Yeah? You cannot get help right now. You've seen what university fees look like. But no, people should not go on the streets, right? Because you think your tribal kingpins have gotten into government, therefore now suddenly it means that you're in government as a young person. Nanenane is going to happen. Whether or not you approve of it, it's going to happen. Whether or not we do it as I do it as one person, as 10 people, it's going to happen. But I know we'll do it in the thousands. It's going to happen because, and people say, oh, let's not go to Maandamano because, oh, it's not safe. People, let me tell you, some stupid advice I've gotten consistently. People meet me now and tell me, don't you think it's time for strategic retreat? Or just fall back a little bit so that you can do well politically. Do you think I do not know how to politicize? I've been a student leader severally before. When the time for politics comes, I will politicize. And trust me, if I set my heart and mind to do something, I will achieve it. We're talking about safety. Was baby Ryan Mwendwa shot at Maandamano? A grade 4 student. He was shot in a school bus by the police. 17-year-old Austin Makoha in Nakuru, an autistic boy who was looking for his brother. Was he shot in Maandamano? He was shot by the police still. But you're telling us, oh, stay at home because it's not safe. You think those policemen have been promised a 4,000 shilling increase. It's 4,000 shillings worth brutalizing your fellow Kenyans who are fighting for your rights as well. So that's what we're saying. We have to totally reimagine the system. And that's what we're inviting you to do. Nanenane is just but the beginning. It's just but the beginning of a new Kenya. Stop trying to dissuade us or discourage us by telling us all this nonsense. We will not listen to you because we're saying this country as it is does not work for us. It did not work for our parents, did not work for our elder siblings, and we're saying no. Down, down, down with this oppressive regime. Down, down, down with corruption. Down. Forward with organizing. Forward with organizing with women. Forward with progressive politics. Forward with the spirit of liberation. Viva comrades, viva. Viva comrades, viva. See you on Nanenane.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I actually thought that the Maandamano and the Sabasaba that have happened in Kenya in recent times was the highest, or is currently the highest, that Kenya can ever witness. But with what we are hearing about the Nanenane, I hope I got that correctly, is something else. I really don't know what's really happening. Okay, why is everyone coming out? Even though that recently President Ruto had introduced some other members as a cabinet and they were vetted. I also saw some people complaining that some of them, how can somebody say his annals, he made 2-point-something million be assets, one of his assets is worth 2-point-something billion, and is coming to ask for work in an organization where he's going to be earning just 1 million in a month. Okay, so what does he really want? Some people are just complaining, saying so many things, and some of them has also said that they don't want those cabinet members, they want them dissolved, that the government is not listening to them and everything. So now the Nanenane is here and everybody is coming out. I've seen stitches from everywhere. Kasmuel has said his own. Like, so many people are just coming out to say something about this whole thing. People are calling people to come out. So I really don't know much about this whole Nanenane thing. I think this is just the first time I'm hearing it, and I hope every one of you stays safe out there. Everybody be careful, listen to safety protocols, just be safe out there. Okay? So let's go ahead and watch this video, okay, about, from all of these guys, especially from Kasmuel and the rest of them, okay? And please do well to subscribe to the channel and also like this video.
It's very simple. we have elucidated very plainly what our demands have been. That we want to live in a country that gives us land. Yeah. We want to live in a country where it gives us education. Yeah. We want to live in a country where children will not die from natal diseases. Yeah. Tomorrow is it's a forward march in our annals of history. Forward. Forward, comrades, forward. Forward. What we will be doing, and I will want to zero in and issue a very stern directive to the state organ that is the police force, that not a police service. Mm-hmm. If we see unidentified men in civilian clothing riding in government vehicles that have obfuscated policies, we shall treat them as robbers. Yes. We shall treat them as thieves. Yes. We shall treat them as colonizers. Yes. I want to assure all the Kenyans that we have not gathered here today in vain. Viva, comrades, viva. Viva. We assure Kenyans that we will not see those madmen on the streets. Yes. We have gotten to the point in this country where we even have Caucasians wielding arms on the streets. Tutakubali, tutakataa. Tomorrow, as we march towards a new republic, yes. Nanenane. Kabla ya saa 8 na dakika 8. I want to assure you that the spirit of the Kenyan youth remains unbowed. Viva, comrades, viva! Viva! Viva, comrades, viva! Viva! Viva, comrades, viva! Viva! We shall march for our rights, and tomorrow we shall liberate this country. Long live Kenya!
Kenyans are set to go back to the streets tomorrow for what has been dubbed as the mother of all demonstrations. Why? First of all, Kenyans are saying that the government is tone deaf and it is giving political solutions to governance problems. For instance, the appointment of CSS from the opposition side, which in no way contributed to the Reject Finance Bill protests. Kenyans are saying that that was a charade and a sham, and that President William Ruto is not listening to the real issues raised by Kenyans. Kenyans are also going back to the streets to protest what they call government and police brutality, and this of course is in connection to the killing of protesters during the Reject Finance Bill protest. What will be different about the Nanenane march is that Kenyans are planning to camp in the Nairobi CBD until either President William Ruto resigns or the government acts on their demands.
Anyone who still thinks saizi penye plans za Thursday zimefika Nanenane, anyone who can even advise Ruto amwambie hakutakuwa na maandamano, amwambie maandamano haitakuwa sana, itakuwa kidogo, ama amwambie tukiwatupia tear gas they will not, wataogopa, ama waseme let us kill a few like we've been doing, young people wataogopa. Woe unto you. You don't know what is coming. Nanenane is going to be the biggest march you will ever.
So guys, you guys have heard from the horse's mouth, and I pray that this whole thing will be so peaceful. Okay, I'm also praying for my country, Nigeria, because it's just as if everywhere you turn to, there is protest happening in every country right now in the world. But it is well, God will keep protecting his children. Okay guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, do well to subscribe and also like this video. See you guys on my next video. Bye guys.